Hey, what's up, YouTube? Yeah, it's been a couple days since I got back from GenCon, and I had some time to put together and paint some of these models here as part of the GenCon new release stuff for Malifaux. I did a brief overview of the plastics and some of the kits in the last video, and I thought, hey, since I painted up this Dark Debts crew and a couple of Beckoners, that maybe I can talk about this a little bit more. First up, I just wanted to say that I am deeply impressed with these miniatures. I mean, these are just gorgeous. I didn't think that plastic is one of those things that sometimes in the past miniature makers made plastics and they didn't have very good poses, and they didn't hold detail very well, and it just wasn't quality material. But overall, I thought these were really awesome. Enjoyed painting all of these, and for one, I think I would point out that it seems like the style has changed, going from metal to plastic over at Weird. And this is a good thing, in my opinion. I don't know. I think some people would like the older, kind of chunkier style of metal model that we were used to. But I mean, if you look at, for example, if you look at the Beckoners, you can see that the proportions are really excellent. I mean, they're not. They're not the disproportionate stuff that we're used to seeing, unless, of course, the artwork was kind of cartoony or exaggerated on purpose. These things really match up with the artwork incredibly well, and they paint up nicely. I mean, to me, I'm looking at these and thinking, oh wow, I mean, these look more like collector style miniatures than gaming miniatures. And so I was just really deeply impressed with these. I did go pretty quick painting through them because I just wanted to get to a reasonable tabletop quality or a tabletop standard. That's normally what I do. And I'm already queued up and getting ready to do stuff like the the Rail Golem, which I think is just a fantastic model. He's just awesome. Can't wait to do the Rail Golem. And I've got a bunch of Metal Gammon in here ready to go, and Willy also ready to go. So one other thing I wanted to show you were the hanging trees, because we talked about that last time. So let me just back here. And I really didn't do anything with the hanging trees just yet, but I'm going to actually leave some of these models in the shot here so you can see. I think I mentioned in the last video that I had a little bit of battle damage, or transportation damage I should say, moving these over. And I don't know if, wow, can't even fit this on here. There we go. Okay, so here's the hanging tree. Let me back this out so you can see a little bit. So that's the regular hanging tree. Very big model. You can see I had to do a little repair on Eric there, and it's not, quite what the model's supposed to be, but that's okay. I mean, this is a piece of scenery, and my concern really is that connection point there with the nooses, because it's a very, very flimsy. Even though this is really good, high quality ABS, it's still going to be a problem just for the sheer fact of how thin that connection really is. And so you get one of those, and you get two of these guys. Those are the 30 mil trees. I mean, that's supposed to be on a 30 mil base, and you can see it's just dwarfing the 30 mil base. So two of those. That's the Nathan tree and the Eric tree. And these are huge. I mean, I know it's an $80 kit, but man, that's pretty awesome. You can put terrain down on a board using these. You can just use them as terrain. That's what I'm planning on doing. If I do need to run hanged, I'll always have the models here. And so really cool. A couple of things about the plastics. You can see the gaps that I've got there. I'm going to have to go in and repair those. And that's a normal thing with these plastic kits. So if you're not used to working with plastic, just be aware that you're going to want to have to deal with things like gaps and seams and that sort of thing. But overall, the flash on these models is just minimal. There's like really nothing to complain about, and they're really nice. I'm gonna, ooh, yeah, this is a metal gammon, one of the metal gammon. But yeah, I really just love these models. They're great. I had a blast painting them. I can't wait to get to start painting Mei Feng and the Rail Crew whenever those show up. But yeah, I mean, even moving through these pretty quickly, I wouldn't say I did a great job on these, but they look awesome, even considering that I really didn't take the kind of time that you might take on a model of this quality. So anyway, that's it for this video. I think we're gonna just give a couple of club updates while I've got you here on camera. So a couple things for SoCal Malifaux. I just got back from GenCon, so I had a blast there. Wanted to thank the folks over at Weird and my fellow henchmen and everybody that I talked to and met over at GenCon. Even ran into a couple of folks that recognized me from the channel, so I was really kind of surprised by that. That was pretty cool. So coming up next in 2 weeks, we're going to be at Gateway. This is the 3rd Strategicon convention up at the Los Angeles Sheraton Gateway Hotel. This is over Labor Day weekend, so August 31st through September 2nd, I want to say. We will be up there running demos. If you want to see this crew in action, I will be running demos of the new stuff. So 10 Thunders, Book 4 crews. Unfortunately, I don't think any of that stuff will be for sale. However, if you do go in a few weeks after that, September 21st, I believe, through the 23rd, that's going to be SoCal SmackDown. That's our big show. We will have this stuff available, and I hear there's going to be a Weird booth there, so you're definitely going to want to check that out in a few weeks. So a lot of things on the calendar for us here at SoCal Malifaux, a lot of events. Again, wanted to thank everybody for their support, and we're just going to keep on rocking. So thank you very much, and we'll catch you on the next one.